Alright, so there's been tons of leaks since the latest update, which brought us the Avengers Endgame limited time mode. Now, I don't know how these leakers get their information, but these guys have actual video evidence of what I'm about to talk about. Now, there is a possibility that these things won't actually happen in-game, that the Epic developers may have tricked the leakers, but I don't know, this looks pretty concrete to me. So I'm going to show you the videos that these leakers have put out there on the internet, and we're going to discuss what we see. So first of all, the leaker's name apparently is Fortnite. I'm not sure who this is. I pulled it off of Fortnite Battle Royale Leaks, which is a Twitter account. So I'll link him in the description, but the watermark says Fortnite. I don't know who that is. So this video comes from Twitter, so I don't know how the quality is going to look. It's probably not going to be 1080p like my normal videos, but still, this is what I'm working with. So as you can see here, this is what's left of Tilted Towers. We've had a lot of almost when it comes to Tilted Towers being destroyed. The meteors, Kevin the Cube, things such as that, but it looks like this time they're finally going to take it out all the way. So as you can see, he goes by real quick here, but there's fire pits as if a volcano, hint hint, erupted and landed right on Tilted Towers. Now before some of you may be saying, well, this is fake, that's not even Tilted Towers. Well, that's true, somewhat. So the wreckage is Tilted Towers itself, but the leaker apparently couldn't view it in the Tilted Towers area. He had to drag it to a separate location, and only then was it viewable. Again, I don't know my butt from a hole in the ground when it comes to leaking files and going through such files, but apparently that's what he had to do. So you can make out some faint remnants of Tilted Towers, but this is it. This is what happens to it. The volcano explodes and takes almost all of it out. 99% of it is destroyed, I'd say. Now, I was anticipating the building that always gets destroyed and tilted. I thought for sure that would be the only thing left. I thought they pay it a little respect by destroying all of Tilted Towers except that building. But it looks like, from what this video shows us, that even that building bites the dust. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. I've wanted Tilted Towers gone since it came out in Season 2. And by the way, I did a video where I got a win in every single season, and you wouldn't believe the comments I got on that video because I put Tilted Towers came out in Season 2. I swear there's over 200 comments alone just saying, well, Tilted Towers came out in Season 3. Wrong. Look up the Season 2 start and end date, and then type in, when did Tilted Towers appear? You'll notice that it came out end of Season 2, but it was still Season 2. We had like a week left, and we got to experience it for a week, and then Season 3 came out. So all you butt-faced beavers out there that said, Tilted Towers came out in Season 3, you're wrong. You are in fact wrong. Tilted came out in Season 2. Look it up. But anyway, back on point here. A good chunk of players, and skilled players at that, will drop at Tilted every match. So on one hand, it's going to be good because they're going to diversify and go elsewhere on the map. And on the other hand, that's bad for newbie boobies that like to land isolated or their favorite non-Tilted Towers location, because that's going to mix up the really good players with the semi-good to newbie booby players. But that's not all this volcano is going to destroy. It gets worse. So in this video from the exact same leaker, you can see that a huge volcanic eruption landed right smack dab in the blacktop area of Retail Row. Now, fortunately, the entire Retail Row didn't get destroyed. He zooms out in a second, and you can see that all the houses on, what is that, the left side of Retail are intact. It's just the complete right side, including where the new Durr Burger is and the pizza place, got volcanified. Is that a word? It got cold-cocked into oblivion by a huge, huge lava ball is what it looks like. But when he zooms out here, you can clearly see that the left side is okay. Anything left of the taco pit, and it looks like only part of the Durr Burger and part of the tomato place have been hit. But mostly it's the blacktop area and smack dab where the reboot van was that got instantly annihilated, vaporized almost. So what do you guys think of this? Two of the biggest well-known points of interest on the map are going to be absolutely destroyed. I'd like to know in the comments right now, do you agree with this? Would you want Tilted out of the picture? Do you want half of Retail destroyed? Again, that's going to diversify where a lot of people, skilled players, are going to be landing, which is good for the game. How many times have you dropped, say, maybe Fatal Fields, and there's one guy there, or maybe no guys? And if you go even more isolated than that, Junk Junction, for example, on a non-challenge day, you're not going to see anybody. Maybe until there's 20 people left. And I think they really want to stop that from happening. They want more people to land at more places, not just these major points of interest. So far, we don't know if anything else is going to get hit by this volcanic activity, but that would mean Pleasant Park would probably be one of the biggest places people are going to land now. Maybe Greasy's going to come back. Maybe people will land at Happy Hamlet because that's one of the best chest spawning areas in the game, and nobody goes there. So now let's talk about when this is going to happen. So if you've noticed the volcano near Lazy Lagoon, it's been growing increasingly busier as Season 8 winds to an end. There's more smoke coming out, it's rumbling louder, and that can only mean one thing, that this sucker is going to erupt. So we don't know if this is going to happen at the end of Season 8 and in the start of Season 9, or maybe in the middle of Season 9, we don't know. But usually, when a new season comes, we've got some huge map changes, and they do it in like a cinematic cutscene at the start of the season. So I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to happen at the end of Season 8. There's going to be a cinematic display, they're going to show it erupting, it's going to land on Tilted, and then day 1 of Season 9, in my opinion, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have the brand new multi-changes to the map. But again, I don't know if anywhere else gets hit. I'm sure. There's no way a volcano only hits 2 places, especially when they're that far apart from each other. And this could be why all these places are building these underground bunkers. They know that volcano is about to erupt, and they want to get underground. Unfortunately, I don't know how the Loot Lake event correlates to this. They've got that big UFO-type structure. Maybe we're going to see a bunch of underground places to go on the map. So you can be at the surface level, and then all these places are going to connect via underground tunnels. I don't know. I don't read into the leaks. This is the only thing I saw, and it was on my Twitter. And I said, man, I have to do a video about this because, like I said, people have been speculating that Tilted Towers is going to go since Season 3. And now it appears that it might actually happen, which is absolutely crazy to me. But I think it would be good for the game. A lot of people on Twitter and social media are up in arms, saying, how could you take out Tilted Towers? You can't do that. And why would you destroy Retail Row? It's an iconic landmark. Well, then nothing is safe in Fortnite Battle Royale. We've seen that with Dusty Depot and Greasy Grove and all the iconic places that once were. So nothing is safe. So that's all there is to it. I got to show this to my sons because they're going to go absolutely crazy. Jack, my 5-year-old, loves to go Tilted Towers. I tell him not to every game, but he does it anyway. It's his favorite place. So he's going to be so sad when I show him this video that it's absolutely destroyed. So that's all there is to it for this video. I just wanted to showcase what may be possibly happening in the near future. This is not clickbait. These videos are real, but whether or not they're actually coming to the game is another story. The developers have duped these leakers before, but these videos look pretty real to me. There's no way someone could have faked this. I mean, that is definitely Tilted Towers and Retail Row in a lava-y mess. So I, for one, think it's going to happen. Let me know your thoughts and comments, and that, as they say, is that.